and warm in the studio. Smells good, too. You got a couple cakes standing by, huh,
yes, I
Dave?
do. Thanks, Dana. This morning we're going to eat some cake. And our Dishing and Dining segment, Julie Hession is a freelance food journalist from Las Vegas, competing in the Food Network's Ultimate Cake Recipe Showdown Sunday night.
Yes.
Find out if you've got the best cake going in the whole country. Thanks for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
Sorry we're on so early. It's kind of how we do it.
That's okay.
You know, it's not necessarily cake time. But what do you have?
Well, this is my sweet potato layer cake with spiced pecan buttercream.
Okay, sweet potato layer cake with what?
Spiced pecan buttercream.
Okay, those are about 8 things.
A lot of words, I know.
Putting in a cake.
Right.
So
well,
how do you do that?
Well, I wanted to make a unique cake. I basically based it on the idea of a sweet potato pie. That's what sort of brought the concept together.
And you're in this competition to win $25,000, and then if you win the competition, your recipe is at TGI Fridays all over the country.
They take an interpretation of the recipe, they put it on the menu at TGI Fridays all over the country.
So you got to come up with something good. So then you came up with this.
Yes.
All right. And so where did the notion come from to put these things together?
Well, you know, I thought of a sweet potato pie, and I thought of the main components of that. And so I started off, I had these spiced pecans, and these are kind of a recurring theme throughout. They have cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, and then a little bit of rum, too. Mix it all together.
Yeah, that rum will go over well with our floor crew.
Always a good thing. And then, so that is
This is
the sweet potato cake, and it has lots of sweet potatoes, obviously. Again, lots of spices. There's just a lot of spice throughout the cake. And then I've mixed some of the chopped pecans into the cake, too, so it adds a little crunch. It's a very moist cake. And then also, this is a very rich buttercream, so I thought it would be good to kind of cut the richness by adding some of the spice nuts in there, too.
Are you just kind of winging it as you're putting this thing together?
Well, the idea kind of forms as I'm working in the kitchen.
Right.
And, you know, I'll be making the cake, and I'll say, well, it might need something else. It might need some texture. It might, you know, and I have plenty of willing taste testers to tell me. You know, it's very kind of them to taste my baked goods, so.
If I'm making something, I wait till after to name it, because it's usually not going to turn out how I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes I do it that way, and sometimes I do it the other way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just, you know, I'll sit and I'll write, and after you've baked long enough, you can really formulate ideas and figure out whether they're going to work or not.
All right, here's some pictures of you on the show. Let's eat some of this cake.
Okay.
What was it like being on the Food Network?
Oh, it was a dream of mine. I've been watching the Food Network for probably 10 to 12 years now. So, you know, all the Food Network stars are people that I watch all the time, and just being there it was a little bit surreal.
9 o'clock Sunday night.
On the Food Network,
See if you're the grand cake champion in the country. Julie, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to eat this cake in the break, and we'll be back after this. Then we need a big knife to cut through this.